aware in a community like Barrhead that there are kids who live in the same street but go to different schools, and quite often that can create a divide.
It was Raymond from Barrhead High School approached us with it about a kind of joint approach to it, and it sounded great. It sounded something like the teachers get involved in, help the local primaries, and the kids would love as well, so it was a win-win for everybody.
We decided to take part in the Looking Forward Not Back project because we wanted to find out more about sectarianism.
And it also sounded quite interesting.
In the Loch Head trip, so it could bring the two schools together, the Barrhead High School and St Luke's.
Yeah, to work with different people.
You probably hear most about it in connection with football. I mean, that's just it's realistic, I think, to accept that most of it is what you hear kids talking about when they're talking about football, and things that have happened at football matches or things they think about other football teams. It goes through that kind of filter.
Celtic and Rangers, like Catholics, Protestants too, and it leads to a lot of fights and arguments.
Yeah, even in schools there's a lot of fighting about what team you're supporting at and what's your beliefs.
We thought that peer education would be a good way for young people to learn about sectarianism. We felt that getting the message from other young people might be a way of maybe making the young people feel as though it was a more authentic message. So what we did with our group was to go right back into Scotland's history. We decided that the end point would be a workshop that we would deliver to younger pupils, either P7 pupils or S1 pupils, or a combination of both. So in order for our kids to be comfortable with that workshop, they had to go on a learning journey and find out about the history of the West of Scotland and why the population of the West of Scotland is arranged the way it is. Why we have got a big Irish Catholic population, for instance. What are the reasons for that? So we had to go way back into Scottish history and sort of explore what the makeup of Scotland's population was.
I helped out in the workshop and I shared my ideas.
Our role was to educate people our own age and just tell them about sectarianism.
And we also educated ourselves, so we knew most stuff we didn't know before.
What you're working on is future generations. We didn't feel that confident that we were changing some of the entrenched views that perhaps parents and grandparents already had. What we were doing was maybe getting their kids to look at it in a different way and saying, oh well, I hadn't thought about it from that point of view before. So I think it might be a while before we actually see a knock-on effect in the community. But what we are aware of as we've gone round the different schools is that all the classes have responded in the same way. They've responded really positively, and they have remarked on the fact that they were completely ignorant of the history of sectarianism in Scotland, and now they know something about it, which has got to be a start.
The residential, it was such a fun experience and bonding with people I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say the highlights probably residential too, but working with younger people by going to school in workshops and telling them about sectarianism.
Youth work can definitely tackle sectarianism. It's a great way of working. It's a less formal way of working, and I think with some of the subjects that we have to talk about, and to be honest, some of the words that we have to use, I think the youth work approach works with a sensitive topic like this.